Hey there, Anna here and welcome to my channel. Today I start a minimalist series by giving you the list of all the things that I don't buy anymore as a minimalist. Actually, you don't need to be a minimalist to notice that you own things that you don't use or you don't love. With minimalism, you become more aware of all these things, and the first thing that you want to do is to throw them away once and for all. When I was 20, I thought that I will be happier with a lot of possessions, and social media played a big role in these thoughts. I had so many temptations. I wanted a lot of clothes, a big apartment and so on, but I was broke. One day I decided to stop this circle. I was tired of being depressed and doing nothing to fix it. After reading some personal development books, minimalism seemed to be the best way to get out of this depressive state. So it was time to cleanse my life and to get rid of a lot of things, once and for all. So here is my list of all the things that I don't buy anymore as a minimalist. I've had enough to throw away a tons of cotton pads, cleansing wipes and makeup remover bottle. So when I searched for solid shampoo and soap, I discovered makeup remover pads that can be washed after use. So I bought 10 of these pads. It was a revolution for me. No more waste in my bathroom. I have these little pads for 2 years now, and it's as efficient as the first day. A few months ago, I tried to do my own washing laundry and my own softener, and it was a success. So I stopped buying expensive washing laundry and I use only natural ingredients. You can find a lot of great recipes for doing it on your own. You save a lot of money and you make an effort for the planet. Okay, it was the hardest part because I love fashion and I love looking at new outfits on Instagram. But like I said earlier, I spent too much money on clothes and at the end it wasn't a source of joy. I sorted all the clothes that don't fit anymore or don't match with one another. The other part was the clothes that I will never wear. Like, you know, the beautiful dress that you bought on ASOS and it's a long black dress that you wear only during a gala. Okay, it's beautiful, but be honest with yourself, you will never wear it. For me it wasn't the beautiful dress, but it was the high heels. I always had classic high heels, but I couldn't wear them because that hurts too much. So I sold all of my high heels and I kept only the smallest heels for the work. Now with my wardrobe I'm a little bit extreme because I only have a black and white wardrobe. It's actually in these clothes that I feel the most comfortable. You know, the jewelry that you bought for $5 at H&M that you wore 2 times because it became rusty? I decided to stop buying these things. Before I wanted my accessories to match with my outfit, so for example if I wear something blue I wanted to have my earrings blue and so on. Now I only have some jewelries that are precious to me, like this necklace or these earrings. Sometimes I ask myself why I bought so many candles even if I knew that I would never use them. At one point some candle brands were very famous on social media, and I must say that their scents were amazing. But when I lit one in my room, I had an headache 10 minutes later. So when I did my bit declutter, it was the first thing that I threw away. It was pretty, but it took a lot of space. Do you see the mountain of magazines in your living room that you will never read because they are too old? I was in the same place. So I don't have any magazine subscriptions right now, and when I buy a magazine, it's because I will read it on the train or the plane. I always traveled a lot, and anytime I traveled, I brought back some souvenirs for my family or for myself to remember all the great moments that I spent on holidays. Months later, the souvenirs were dusty and took me a lot of space. In the end, this didn't bring me joy, and I decided to throw them away. Now I prefer to have these great memories in my head and to remember all these great moments when I see picture on my computer. During the big declutter, I threw away all of my home decor that didn't bring me joy. It wasn't harmonious and it was too much for a small apartment. Now I have a minimalist set with a few decorative objects on my shelves and a lot of plants. I no longer look at IKEA magazines to see what's new. And I don't go shopping in decorative stores. Okay, so for books it wasn't easy at all. I like to smell new books when I start to read them. I love the feeling of the paper, but I read a lot and we have a small apartment, so it wasn't possible to store them all. So I sold all the books that weren't worn out and that I knew I would never read again. And it was difficult, but I threw away all the books that were too damaged because I couldn't donate them. Now I buy books on my Kindle and I borrow some books from my mother. Final item I don't buy anymore is useless stationery. I always had 2 agendas because I didn't like the first one big notebook, 1 little notebook, and so on, a lot of pens, all the colors possible. Over time I realized that I only use 1 notebook to write down everything, and now I have my Moleskine notebook that I use every day. It's perfect for me. I don't need another agenda or another notebook for ideas. I have everything in this notebook. Actually, it is also my journal. So if you miss the video about how to start journaling and what are the benefits of journaling, watch this video that I put in the description below or here. And if you see this video, you know that it's a mess inside, but it helps me to be more organized actually. Okay guys, it's the end of the video. Tell me in the comments below what the items you no longer buy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.